RK Signature Living Construction and Interior Design Company, thank you for joining us. They're from Loughton, they're sponsors of the Bobby Moore Lifetime Achievement Award. And we are really, really honoured to have Stephanie Moore here with us this evening. Stephanie Moore, MBE. She's going to present this prestigious award to someone who has dedicated their life to sport and has made a major impact on the world of sport during their lifetime. So please welcome onto the stage, Stephanie Moore.
Thank you, Bianca. It's an honour for me to give permission for the Pride of Essex Sports Award to use my late husband's name for this award, especially because the man who is to receive it is such a worthy recipient. This gentleman has done so much to transform traditional working class pastimes like snooker, fishing and darts into massively popular global TV sports. Let's not forget either his generous support to so many charities over many, many years. So please now watch this showreel and you'll see why he deserves this award tonight.
He was born and raised in Dagenham and, whilst not always the sharpest tool at school, somehow become the youngest ever qualified chartered accountant. After a stint in the textile business, which still shocks me to this day because he is the worst dresser I've ever seen, he found himself in the snooker hall game and his life turned upside down when he met a tall, skinny, ginger fella.
To have somebody like him as your mate and also like your guiding light in your corner gave me that lift that probably raised me up to another level. He was shouting from the rooftops that I was going to be the best pro in the world. Great, OK, so he doesn't know much about snooker. His age is bigger than the break he's ever made on this table. We didn't have a clue where it was going to go, but what a journey we've been on.
To this day, knowing what I do now about boxing, I don't know how he did it. No boxing knowledge, no boxing history, no experience, no fighters, yet goes and blags a big heavyweight blockbuster at White Hart Lane.
You've got to know Barry because his fingers are in a lot of pies. You try and study people like that and nick little bits and pieces off them.
From Mark Reefer winning his first title at York Hall, the Commonwealth Championship, to the big stadium fights with Chris Eubank taking him from zero to hero, filling out Old Trafford and stadiums around the world.
He said he was going to do to darts what he did to snooker in the 80s. Certainly did that.
I fell in love with him the first time I met him, I'll be honest with you. He's one of them fellas who walks in the room, for me personally, and the light comes on. That's the way I always think with Barry.
He always drums into you numbers, accounts, P&L, and then he goes and buys a football club.
I met Barry in the old manager's office, and I always remember he turned his chair around and rode it like an horse. I remember speaking to him a few years later about that, and he sort of laughed about it, and he said that was his aggressive mode because I'd turned the deal down twice, so that was my first impression of him.
I haven't been lost for words in my whole life. I haven't been this happy in my whole life. It's just unbelievable. All I can say is one thing: Viva Las Vegas!
I don't think a lot of people realise the amount of time, effort and money that he puts into his charity work. You just don't realise that he's doing it all in the background. He doesn't shout about it.
He's what I call a true patron. He's got a lot of passion for what we do. He personally funds our drinks trolley. That trolley comes out every night and people toast to Barry who funded it, and it's just an amazing accolade to a fantastic man.
Barry's energy, his commitment, his enthusiasm and his sense of fun has been fantastic for us, and it's really helped us. And I'd go so far as to say that we would not be where we are today if Barry had not been involved as he has been over those last 7 years.
The winner of the Bobby Moore Lifetime Achievement Special Recognition Award, Barry Hearn. Do you want to say a few words?
Yeah. Well, thank you. That's very nice. I'm a little bit worried when you get awards like this because it means you're getting old. And I've only had 45 years in the sports business. I'm so famous, I'm now become known as Eddie Hearn's dad. Massive breakthrough, but my whole life has been sport. Unfortunately, whilst I've always been gold medal in enthusiasm, I've never even been bronze medal in ability. And that's one of the reasons I'm involved in sport, because sportsmen and women are my heroes. They've got a God-given ability that wasn't given to me. Growing up in Dagenham, I wanted to be heavyweight champion of the world. I found out later on I couldn't fight, and it was a major career setback. What I did do was I got this passion to see people get their opportunity, get their chance, and graft. And one thing about Essex, I'm a very proud Essex person. Very proud, because we are a county of grafters. We can spiel a bit, we can fight a bit, we can drink a bit, and we can party a lot. But what we do as a county is we put the effort in. We are the engine room of the South East, and we don't take no for an answer. We are relentless. And that pursuit of perfection is what's driven me. I've been so fortunate to have the best team of people around me for the last 40 years. Some of them are here tonight, quite loud as usual. But we have this brilliant company that started underneath a billiard hall in Romford with one girl, me, and a part-time lovely Jewish lady bookkeeper. And when you just rub your eyes and think, I don't know how it happened, I must have fluked it because I'm no genius, he lied. When you look at it now, and we look at the lovely company and the lovely people I employ around the world, and we think we are now probably the biggest sports promotion company in the world coming out of Romford, 700 sports events this year, 40,000 hours of television, and thousands of sportsmen and women that have changed their life through just having the dedication, the commitment, and be prepared to make the sacrifice to make themselves special. We are all special in this world, but sportsmen and sportswomen ignite the flame that burns the power that runs this country. So I couldn't be more delighted, especially to receive this from someone I have so much respect for, Stephanie Moore. I was in a bar in 1966 when Bobby won the World Cup. Half the bar was English. Half the bar was English and half the bar was German. And you can imagine it got a bit nifty towards the end. Was it a goal? Wasn't it a goal? And it did actually roll over onto the beach, and we fucking won that one as well. So, I promised I wouldn't do more than 20 minutes, so I'll cut it short. It's been a great year, it's been a great life. I've enjoyed every second, every minute, every hour. I am motivated to get out of bed and drive relentlessly forward every day of my life because I have the best team of people behind me, and I represent some of the greatest sportsmen and some of the greatest sportswomen that we've seen in this country. All eyes now to June the 1st, Madison Square Garden, sell out for Anthony Joshua. And if you really want to sit up late, obviously the World Snooker Championships finishes on Monday. And I've come here tonight and I'm missing Premier League darts. But when I heard the mighty Leighton Orient was here, that there was nothing was going to stop me. So, to Hayley Smith, the organisers, the committee, thanks for making an old man even happier than I am most of the time, which is actually delirious, because I have the perfect life and I'm the happiest person you will ever meet in your entire life, and this has added to it. Thank you so much.